Hello and welcome back everyone. Last week I passed 50 subscribers on my channel Frankie's Fire. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented and subscribed. I really do appreciate it. In this video I will be finishing off my last 5 hot sauces for the year. I almost forgot I had these. They've been fermenting nicely in the back kitchen cupboards for the last 3 to 4 months. This is everything we'll need. A note on xanthan gum. Whilst I use it to help emulsify vinegar with the blended sauce, my preference is not to use it. Sure, the separated sauce and vinegar might not look good, but it's nothing a good shake of a bottle can't fix. With that being said, let's get into it and make some sauce. We kick things off with the black prince pepper fermented in brine. These peppers go from pitch black to bright red. The foliage and stems of the plant go from green to solid black with beautiful purple flowers. This was one of 2 sauces that I added xanthan gum to. I added a small amount, gave it another blend, and then bottled and sealed into my pre-prepared cleaned, sanitized hot sauce bottles and caps. Next up we have a mash fermentation made with the fruity Sugar Rush peach and 3% salt. The plant of these peppers had dozens of pods and gave me good yields last season. As you can see, there was some activity on the surface. This is not mould, but calm yeast, which is completely safe. This occurs when the lactobacillus bacteria have consumed all the sugars from the fermentation. You can simply remove this with a spoon, as I have done here. This was the other sauce that I added xanthan gum to. I also added enough vinegar to make enough for 1 large and 2 small bottles. All of my sauces came below 4.0 pH, but I still added vinegar to all of the sauces to help prolong shelf life. Next we have one of my favourites and possibly the hottest sauce out of all that I have made. I call this one a Chocolate Lovers Quarrel. I made this mash using super hot chocolate peppers, including chocolate ghost peppers, reapers, 7-pot and Moruga scorpions to name a few, and salt and garlic. This may look chocolatey, but it's anything from sweet. This fermented perfectly, and I only added a small amount of vinegar to this to make the consistency a little runnier. Now we move into smoky territory with my smoked habanero hot sauce. I used orange habaneros, smoked with applewood pellets, in my barbecue for 4 hours. I then mashed with the standard 3% salt and left to ferment. I'm not sure if the discoloration on the top of the mash was oxidization or from the smoke, but I can tell you, as soon as I opened that jar, I was greeted with the most amazing smoky, spicy smell. And last but certainly not least is my final fermentation I call Smoke and Fire. This was done in the same method as the smoked habanero sauce, as a mash with salt fermentation, but with the addition of super hot 7-pot giants and Trinidad Scorpion Cardis. After giving it a good blend, I ended up with 900ml or 30 ounces of sauce and decided to blend it in 2 batches. Like the previous mash, I wanted this a little runnier, so I added enough vinegar to take the sauce to 1.25 litres or 42 ounces to distribute over 5 large bottles. All of the sauce is now bottled. I'm really happy with how these came out. All that's left to do is design and print adhesive labels to the bottles, which is going to add a nice finishing touch. My final hot sauces of 2020 are now done. I have over 150 bottles in total from last season, and I won't be doing another fermentation until first harvest of the next growing season, which will be around early March. Speaking of next season, in my next video I will provide you with an update on the seeds that I started on July 31st for the upcoming summer, as well as a seed soaking experiment I conducted. Until then, I'll see you same chili time, same chili channel.